Michele Oliveira. Her opponent stands across the mat, competing out of tribe martial arts and jiu-jitsu methods. Las Vegas, Nevada, Roxanne, the Happy Warrior Modafferi. Your referee in charge of the action on the mat, Jose Yanis.
Here we go, special matchup. Roxanne Modafferi taking on Michele Oliveira. Scheduled 1 8-minute round. See Modafferi with the longer leggings, and Oliveira goes airborne and gets that guard.
Immediately jumping guard with a nice, smooth technique. And then Edina had the opportunity to talk to Roxanne Modafferi. Oh, headbutt. She said she was going to take some time right ready to update the new game of the jiu-jitsu through the leg locks and all that scene.
Yeah, she was worried about the leg lock game. She's, you know.
Oh, look at that.
There it is.
Slice.
And she defended it nice. Look at that.
She gives up that top position. Oliveira was trying to get the back, but Modafferi wise to it. Now trying to get an attack of her own here, but Oliveira able to pass. Almost passed.
It's really nice to see a competitor, you know, a true jiu-jitsu competitor versus an MMA fighter who's also a black belt in her own right. But you really see the difference in movement coming from Oliveira.
Yes. Oliveira, also a pro MMA fighter as well.
Oh, look at that. Inverted triangle coming.
Most MMA fighters don't focus as much on the modern day leg lock game. It doesn't come up as much in MMA. You know, you got to focus more on your striking and your wrestling than you do leg locks. But in the modern day leg or submission game, the submission only game, the no-gi game, man, you got to be on point with the leg lock game. You got to basically work leg locks every day. It's just got to be part of your daily routine.
Part of your DNA almost, huh?
Yeah, it's just all one game. You know, worrying about your arms and your neck and your legs. It's all just, they're all the same. They're just limbs, just like your arms. You gotta have it in your game every day. You can't work your way around it. There's just no way to survive in the no-gi game without being high level at leg locks. And you know, she's ready to dive in and get with it. And then, you know, she's a legit black belt, and within a year and a half, she won't be afraid of leg locks anymore.
Close guard here for Oliveira. Modafferi stands.
We've seen Oliveira a lot more on the offensive, and Roxanne a little bit more on the defensive.
Oh, nice counter from
match.
Roxanne. You see?
As I say that, she starts digging in for some legs.
Yeah. Let's begin today with this training.
I'll show you defensive.
Yes. And then what you say, Vanessa, that you can tell the difference of movements of the purest of jiu-jitsu. I saw an MMA move just to establish position. You know, like heavy and aggressive. Not too technical, but she went to the place that she wanted.
We'll try to go for that knee bar. Modafferi.
Very aware.
Yeah.
Very aware of it.
Great defense.
Nice defense
Wow.
so far.
Beautiful work turned in by these ladies thus far in this match. Modafferi back to her feet. And that's the thing about the leg game as well. If you don't get the submission, you can use the attempt to improve your position a lot of times.
Absolutely. And it could work the other way around, too. You can go for a leg lock, and the defense, you know, if you could sprawl over like a double outside ashi, you could take the back off your opponent going for leg lock. So, you know, the game has changed so much over the last 5, 6, 7 years. I mean, people are getting into leg lock entanglements too. Oh, nice pass by Oliveira. That was very nice. Let's see how long she can keep the side control. Let's see if she mounts.
Vanessa, we have seen you fighting in the UFC. We have seen you competing in Medusa. You're a jiu-jitsu player. What would you do in this case if you were Roxanne Modafferi? What would your strategy be?
Well, right now, because Oliveira does have her back, you know, it's probably safer for her to try to spin out. And really, there's no safe position from here. You know, it's a matter of defense. But I think Roxanne's doing the right thing. She's very aware of a lot of the submission attacks that Oliveira has been putting onto her, and it's just really awesome to see. Oliveira really does look more like a purist. I know she's a pro in MMA, but her movements look so fluid. You can tell she's a jiu-jitsu competitor at heart.
That leg press work, Eddie.
Yeah, that was great.
That was a really technical and nice escape from Roxanne Modafferi.
Yeah, Michelle's definitely attacking more, but Roxy's showing great defense, and that one leg attempt, that knee bar attempt, she showed very good defense there. And now she's got a short block.
Look at that.
She was about to go for an arm bar.
But she trapped the hand, put in all the weight right there. Hands free now.
Vanessa, you mentioned Oliveira, a pro mixed martial artist, 2 wins to her credit, both by way of submission. So she's definitely a jiu-jitsu fighter as well.
Oh, the counter again. Corner asking to Michele Oliveira to stay on top, but she wasn't able to make the move now.
She's going for a toe hold here. Thought about it.
Back to the close guard here of Modafferi.
All right, now hopefully we get to see Roxanne kind of doing a little bit of offense of her own right here.
Yeah, let's see what kind of full guard Roxy has.
It's not often you see MMA fighters on their back. In comfort, that is.
A nice little knee slice, outside knee stab.
Vai ganhando aí esse lado, vamos. Isso, Michele. Boa. Abraçou aí. Pressão, pressão com o ombro, vai. Vamos passar agora para a montada, vamos.
Pressure from Oliveira, old school.
She got the pass.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, now the pass.
Now let's see if what she could do with it. She's got to capitalize on that pass, make something of it, either get the mount. There's plenty of submissions from side control as well, but generally, the mount is the best place to be.
See Modafferi with a hand on the hip trying to stop the progression here of Oliveira, but Oliveira moves to the other side.
Still plenty of time to finish this. She just got to get on it.
She went to the far side, far armbar. Last night we had a beautiful armbar in the UFC.
We did. That was the first fight of the night.
Yes.
Oh, it looks like she's recovering. Oh, she almost recovered.
Watch the knee bar right there.
Less than a minute left here in this match. We have Michele Oliveira really keeping her pressure down onto Roxanne Modafferi. Oh.
Trying to take the back once again was Oliveira, but Modafferi wise to it. Less than 30 seconds remain.
Yeah, at this point, you know, if I was a judge, it's a horrible job to be, but you'd have to
Choose one.
You'd have to give her the credit, Michele Oliveira, for that guard pass.
Modafferi trying to make something happen here in the dying seconds.
Yeah, Roxy trying to pull it out.
Oh,
look at that.
Attempt.
Look at that.
Too little too late.
that was so bad.
8 minutes in the book, so we will call upon our judges here inside the Apex to render a decision. Fun match, though, throughout. Let's take a look at some of the action here. Victor, walk us through what you saw here as Oliveira goes flying for that guard.
Jumping guard right from the beginning. Nice control, like Vanessa mentioned. These movements of the purists of Jiu-Jitsu, you can tell the difference. It was an accidental thing. And then the last try from Roxanne Modafferi, trying to get deep. Remember, there's no heel hooks, there's no toe holds. You gotta look for a deep knee bar like this one. This was a good attempt, I guess. What do you think, Vanessa?
Oh, yeah, that was an awesome attempt. And I think right now they're about to call and see who won the match truly.
Well, this one goes the distance. We will throw it to Justin Bernard for our winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 minutes, we have your winner by judge's decision, Michele Oliveira.